Grandma Marjorie was 81 years old, and she had never touched a video game in her life. She believed consoles were just noisy boxers that kept her grandchildren from mowing the lawn. One morning, while dusting the living room, she noticed that her grandson, Leo, had left his computer running with a strange purple screen open. At the center was a large button that said, "Go live." Marjorie squinted, adjusted her glasses, and muttered to herself, "Go live. What does that even mean? Does it make the computer come alive?" Curious and a little mischievous, she clicked it. Instantly, the webcam light turned on, and Marjorie saw her own face projected on the monitor. The camera showed her fluffy gray hair and her flower-patterned apron. She jumped back with a loud gasp. "Oh, good heavens, it is me. And why am I in a little box on the screen?" She leaned in close until only her nostrils filled the camera view. People across the internet immediately burst into laughter because within seconds, random viewers had stumbled onto her channel. At first, there were only 5 people watching, but the image of an elderly woman peering into the camera and saying, "Can anybody hear me? Hello, hello. Is this contraption haunted?" quickly spread across Twitch clips. The more she talked, the funnier it became because Marjorie treated the stream like a conversation with her cat. She started explaining her day in great detail. "I went to the market earlier, and the young man tried to sell me pears. But I told him I only buy apples when they are on discount. Do you understand, young people?" Her chat began filling rapidly with messages. Some said, "Grandma, we hear you." Others begged her to keep talking about pears. Some asked her to play a game. She looked at the messages and said, "Oh, dear voices from the void are talking to me." She clicked around randomly and by accident launched a violent action game on her grandson's computer. As monsters filled the screen, she screamed and flailed at the keyboard. "Am I supposed to hit them with my broom?" The viewers roared with laughter as she mashed buttons and accidentally defeated the first enemy boss battle, victory achieved by pure luck. The chat exploded, and word spread that an 81-year-old grandma had crushed a boss fight on stream without understanding what she was doing by the end of the first night. Marjorie had thousands of followers. She thought it was a prank. She ended the stream saying, "All right, ghost in the machine, I need to water my plants now. Goodbye." But the next day, more people showed up. This time, she brewed tea in front of the camera while explaining her recipe for cucumber sandwiches. The audience was completely enchanted. The stream was chaotic, yet comforting. She spilled sugar all over the desk, dropped a tea bag on the keyboard, and shouted, "Oh, fiddlesticks, live on air." Every clumsy mistake only made her more beloved. Very quickly, media outlets picked up the story headlines read, "Accidental Grandma Streamer wins the internet." Marjorie still could not believe it. Donations started pouring in. She tried to refuse them at first, saying, "Keep your money. I already have enough yarn to knit until the end of days." But eventually, she let Leo set up a system so the donations would fund her local senior center. She laughed and told her viewers, "You think you are watching me play games, but in truth, you are helping Mrs. Johnson fix the roof at the bingo hall." The chaos only grew when she agreed to try other popular games. Viewers begged her to play horror titles. She sat in the dark, wearing giant headphones, and shrieked at every sudden sound while swinging a spatula in self-defense. She had no idea how to use the controls, but her screams and muttered prayers made the audience cry with laughter. Clips of her shouting, "Begone, foul demon," and throwing a pillow at the monitor spread like wildfire. Within months, Grandma Marjorie was one of the most popular personalities on Twitch. She did not understand sponsorships or algorithms. She did not care about analytics. She only cared about making people laugh and feel welcome. She would start each stream by saying, "Hello, dears, remember to eat your vegetables." And she would end with sleep, while my little internet grandchildren Her genuine humor and clumsy style created something special. Accidental or not, she had built a global stage and filled it with joy for Marjorie. What started as a wrong button press became an extraordinary adventure. She may not have known how to pause a game, but she knew how to brighten a heart. And that was why millions kept coming back night after night.